Need to give a quick shout out to my big homies over at Masthetics, because they gave me a customized NWB shirt, an NWB Masthetics shirt, because I gave away some gear for their 100th video giveaway. So congratulations, boys. A lot of cool companies are contributing to that giveaway. Proud to help. This Masthetics shirt right here is a large. So this is a large on me. Boom! Simon just pulled a deficit 603-pound deadlift. A deficit, on a 3-inch deficit. Okay? 600-pound deadlift is my goal for like this year or life. And he's pulling a 605-pound deadlift on a 3-inch deficit. How do you do that? I'm doing like 315 on a 3-inch deficit. I don't get it. I quit. And then the other one, Garrett, weighs less than max tuning and deadlifts more than max tuning. I'm done. I quit. I'm officially switching to tennis. Frick this. I'm going back to bodybuilding. I'm done. I just realized, to add insult to injury, after bragging about how strong those guys are compared to my weak ass, I'm now also about to go and demonstrate my absolute weakest lift right on camera for you guys, because it's squat day. So yeah, I get to embarrass myself even more by contrasting his strong ass lift to my weakest lift possible. I also get the deadlift today. My deadlifts aren't pitiful, at least. I mean, my deadlifts are decent, but they're not 605 pounds on a deficit decent. Assholes. What's going on? You know who it is. Nick Wright, representing Physiques of Averageness. But today I'm actually representing Physiques of Greatness, because we got Chris Jones's brand new pre-workout in here. Pre-OG. I'm not going to lie to you guys, for like the longest time I didn't really get the whole pre-OG thing. I was like, oh, okay, well it's just pre-of greatness, before of greatness. Then I finally got it and I was like, oh wait, it's POG. And it's a pre-workout, so it's pre-OG. I get it, it makes sense. Anyway, check it out. This is Physiques of Greatness. This is a brand new pre-workout by Chris Jones and Vince G off of TigerFitness.com. And I'm pretty super to try it. So right off the bat, look at the profile of it. One scoop is 13.41 grams, 20 scoops per container. We're looking at, you got a good amount of different vitamin Bs in there. So vitamin B3, vitamin B6, but vitamin B9, etc., vitamin B12, 1,200 micrograms of that. You're getting 5 grams of Creapure. That's pretty cool, because you guys know I mix my creatine in with my pre-workout. Now, you don't need to have creatine pre-workout. It doesn't matter what time of day you take creatine. However, to have your 5 grams of a Creapure monohydrate, which is a good quality creatine, is very beneficial. That saves you the cost of having to go out and buy creatine separately, even though creatine is cheap. Beta-alanine, carnosine, is you're getting 3.2 grams of it. So 3.2 grams of your beta-alanine, which gives you that tingler. And that is really good. Beta-alanine is something companies tend to skimp out on a lot, because it's somewhat of a more expensive ingredient when you're actually buying it wholesale and putting it into something. So you'll see it in like proprietary blends and stuff, but 3.2 grams is what you want for it to actually be effective and acute. Caffeine, and that's coming in 250 milligrams. Now the clinical dose for caffeine for a pre-workout is actually 200. So you're getting 50 grams more than the clinical dose, which is pretty cool. It's going to be a pretty badass pre-workout, I'm guessing. Right off the bat, guys, I got to give props to Chris Jones' Physiques of Greatness. When I very first came across their channel, back when they had 10,000 subscribers, and I gave them that shout out, back when my channel was bigger than theirs, remember that? It was a long time ago. I liked them because Chris Jones was a funny-ass dude. Vince G was an awesome guy, but they also gave real scientific information. But they weren't like nerdy about it. They actually lifted and looked good and stuff too. And they brought it to the table with this pre-workout. I gotta be honest, I was expecting probably some proprietary blends and stuff like that, because everybody's coming out with pre-workouts nowadays. But the profile on this is accurately dosed. Jam-packed. So the profile is 10 out of 10. If you're talking from science terms, they give you the additional creatine in there. And look at that, look at the logo. The 2 girls bowing down to the Physique of Greatness right there. That's pretty badass. So we're gonna try this bad boy out, and I'll do the voiceover after the entire workout. And I'll let you guys know exactly what I thought of it. You'll hear it in the voiceover. Week number 4 of Johnny Candido's 6-week powerlifting program. We are on strength. Basically getting into the strength part of the workout. That's what we're on. Yeah, strength acclimation. That's what it is. Scoop's a pretty good size. That's probably because of the additional creatine that they're putting in there. You need a good size scoop. Not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. To be honest, for the sake of an honest review, is it the best tasting pre-workout I've ever had? No, there are some that are a little bit better tasting. However, There's nothing bad about the taste at all. It's a very smooth, definitely thumbs up in the profile, and I'll let you guys know how it feels to ride the bull later on during the workout when I get the voiceover. What does Barbie think?
Hold on.
She's been around the block with pre-workouts these days.
It reminds me of like almost like a sour Kool-Aid or something. It tastes like the Kool-Aid time my mom, like when I was little one time, my mom made me Kool-Aid and forgot to put the sugar in it. It tastes like that.
Oh yeah, I see what you're talking about.
Yeah.
So the pre-workout ended up being perfect for this kind of a workout. Now, if you have a little bit of experience with accurately dosed pre-workouts, you understand that typically the efficient pre-workouts aren't super stimulant-y because they actually have the efficient ingredients you need for muscle fatigue delay and all that. So I give it a good thumbs up. It got me lifted, it got me awake, it got me focused. It didn't get me jittery, which is perfect, especially on a heavy squat and deadlift day. So speaking of squat and deadlift day, we are on week number 4, heavyweight acclimation. The 2 working sets on squats involve 365 pounds for a set of 3 and 380 pounds for a set of 2. So this is 365. That is a 25-pound bumper plate on each side. It just looked badass. I have videos with Olympus Iron doing this weight for like a good 5 reps or so. But again, since powerlifting, I've been focusing on squatting with perfect core activation, not just muscling it up. So that's the goal here. Can you squat with tight-ass core activation? So, as you can see, I'm also using an interbelt on squats. Now, I've been a very strong advocate of beltless squatting, but I figured since I'm going to start moving up into the 400s soon, I might as well get used to a belt because I do believe at some point I'm going to have to wear one for optimal squat gains. So this felt good. Even my second rep when I began slipping a little bit, I was able to catch myself right there, caught myself, and finished out with a good glute contraction without doing a good morning. This is the perfect relationship. Ari's squatting. This is her light leg day. And I'm deadlifting. So I've decided that I'm going to ditch conventional deadlifts. And I'm going to switch on to sumo. I've been practicing sumo. I need to get my strength up. But come PR week, in about 2 weeks, I'm probably not even going to go for a PR on deadlifts. I wanted to go for a 545, 550 PR, but my form's just horrible on deadlifts right now. And some of it's because I haven't been deadlifting very much lately because of the issues I had going on. But a lot of it is just because I've came to 2 realizations. One, upon having my friend Amber critique my form, she noticed that my left side gives out a little bit. Now that's obviously just because of the past injury. And it gave out a little bit on sumo deadlifts as well. But the biggest thing of it is I have very weak hamstrings. Now I'm going to do another video breaking down exactly what I mean by this. So look out for an extra surprise Saturday video this week. But what I found is I have very weak hamstring development. I'm very quad dominant and glute dominant, and I have a very strong lower back. And what this causes is on a regular conventional deadlift, it makes my hips shoot up in the air because it wants to give all the weight to my quads. My hams can't do it. And on sumo here, it causes my knees to kind of drive inward a little bit because, again, my quads want to get into that narrow stance and take over the lift. So I'm going to switch to sumo and see if I can get those up. Comment below and please subscribe. Buy a t-shirt, nwblifestyle.com in the info box below. Tank tops, t-shirts, hoodies, dog tags, you name it. Support and represent the lifestyle you live.